Hi everyone, thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. So before we get started with the actual material, I'm going to be making this kind of overview video to kind of give an introduction to the course and what I'm hoping to accomplish. So start with the goals. So the goal of these videos is to teach you guys how to model gene regulatory networks. So we're going to be starting with a very simple model that'll just be a deterministic model of one gene being expressed, and then from there we'll go to a model of two genes and talk about how they can affect the transcription of each other, and then from there we'll go to a more complicated network, and then once we've gotten to that level with the deterministic modeling, then we'll talk about how to stochastically model these networks. And then a secondary goal of these videos is to teach Python for modeling in general. So even if you guys aren't interested in biology, maybe you're watching these videos and you're working in some other field, but you still want to know how to do the basics of modeling in Python. So a lot of these things, like the differential equation models and Gillespie simulations and stuff like that, like the examples I'm going to be talking about are going to be biology examples, but those topics really can be applied across like a broad range of different fields. So there's a couple of prerequisites I'm hoping that you guys will have when you're coming to these videos. But if you don't have them, don't worry, because all these things are very easy to learn. So I'm actually going to put some links in the description to other courses that cover kind of like the basics of these prerequisites. So the first is the basics of Python. So the reason I'm sort of like starting at an intermediate level and not making a intro to Python course is that like the goal of what I'm trying to do is to fill gaps on YouTube. So I'm trying to make tutorials about things that like there isn't already a tutorial for. And if you want to know like the basics of Python, there's already like hundreds of different videos about that on YouTube probably. So I don't think it's really I don't think there needs to be like another intro to Python course. That's why I'm not making an intro course. I'm kind of starting at the intermediate level. But if you guys know like the very basic stuff like if statements, for loops, while loops, that kind of thing, like if you guys know that, then you should be good for these videos. And then the next thing is so I'm hoping you guys know like at least the very basics of calculus and differential equations. And by this I mean like the very, very basics. Like if you guys even know if you know what a differential equation is, then I think you should be good for these videos. And then so the last one is the basics of cell biology. And again, I'm just talking about like the very, very basics. Like if you guys know like what messenger RNA is, then I think you should be good. But yeah, like I said, like if you guys don't know it already, I'll put a link to where you can learn about this stuff. So some notes about code. Everything I'm going to be doing is going to be in Python 3. So I realize there's still some like debate over like Python 3 versus Python 2.7 since Python 3 is not backward compatible. So yeah, so I mean I use Python 3 and like sorry, but if any of you guys are still using Python 2.7, got to kind of go with the times a little bit. But yeah, so this will be in Python 3. They're not so different, but it's not totally backward compatible. So I hope that isn't a problem for anyone. But yeah, I'm using Python 3, and then I'm going to be making all of the code available on my GitHub if you guys want to download it and try running it yourself. And also, by the way, I was looking at my GitHub just today for the first time in a while, and just sort of getting things set up, getting the repo ready and everything. And I saw that I only have 2 friends on GitHub right now. So if any of you guys want to like send me a GitHub friend request, that would be cool. I mean, yeah, kind of my GitHub profile is kind of lonely right now, but yeah. But yeah, it'll be all on GitHub if you want to download the code. And then some feedback. So if you guys have things that you want to hear about, if you guys can just like leave a comment of topics that you're interested in hearing more about, just let me know. And if I'm knowledgeable enough on the topic to talk about it, then I would definitely want to like make a video to sort of try to make a video tutorial of it. Hoping to get some constructive criticism. So yeah, like I'm really like totally new to this, like teaching and making YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I'm kind of aware that I'm like not very good at it yet. So if you guys can kind of like bear with me on some of this stuff. So for example, like I asked my girlfriend for some feedback on one of the videos I made, and she said that I was saying too much. So I decided to try to stop saying so much, but I'm finding that to be like really, really hard actually. So I'm working on it, but if you guys can just kind of like bear with me for now on that. But yeah, any like constructive criticism you guys have, I would definitely love to hear it, because I realize that I'm like not very good at this yet, but I'm also trying to work on it and get better. And also say mean criticism also okay. So I really do value like any honest feedback, even if it's going to be like non-constructive, like mean criticism. So even if your feedback is like, hey Mike, your voice is dumb and I hate you. Even that, like I still appreciate hearing like people's honest opinions and just getting honest feedback. So yeah, I'll say mean criticism also okay. Yeah, so I guess that's it for now. So the next video, we're going to be actually getting into some of the material. I'm going to be telling you guys about the differential equation model of the central dogma of biology, which is how one gene is transcribed into a mRNA, which is then translated into a protein. We're going to be talking about how to model that with the differential equation. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.